this morning we want to shine the spotlight on one of the most beautiful homes in San Diego.
Yeah, this is in the March issue of San Diego Home Garden Lifestyles magazine. Brandy Williams went to La Jolla to take a closer look.
Yes, good morning, Alexis and David. You know, San Diego Home Garden Lifestyles magazine, they feature many different things, beautiful homes, wonderful restaurants, but they also have contests. And joining me right now is Mark McKinnon, publisher of the wonderful magazine. You have the March issue in your hand there, and you're going to tell us about the 14th annual Baths contest that you have.
Yeah, you know, it's something we look forward to every year. You know, when you're talking about remodeling, you know, kitchens and baths are the two biggest projects, you know, that people do. And this year we were fortunate enough to get about 35 to 40 entries in for our Baths of the Year. And, you know, we have a design, we don't judge them. We have independent judges, some past winners and other designers come in and judge them for us. So we're not part of the process of judging. We just ask people to bring them in and we publish them. And we have 4 great winners this year. As you can see, some of the photos that we got some great projects, all different types of designs. So if anybody's out there thinking about remodeling their bathroom, it's the perfect issue for them to get inspired.
I like how you don't do the dirty work. You wipe your hand free. I'm not judging this. It's too difficult.
Yeah, you know, I mean, yeah, it's better that way, definitely.
Well, it's got to be hard to pick a winner. So who is eligible for this contest? Just designers, or if someone did something on their own that they're proud of, could they submit?
Yeah, it's a great question. You know, anybody's eligible. You know, a lot of people try to do it themselves, of course, but, you know, any designers, any architects, as long as it's a residential property, it has to be it can't be older than 18 months, so it has to be fairly new. And that's pretty much requirements. It's totally free, so, you know, we don't have any cover charge.
Well, tell us a little bit about the winners. You picked 4,
right?
And what did you see?
You know, I think that one thing that's really nice about this, there's one bath in here that really had a small space that they really did a lot with. And, you know, you're getting so many with the tiles and all the types of elements that you can put in a bathroom now. It's actually fun. And a lot of people spend so much time in their bathroom getting ready that, you know, sort of want to feel like a sanctuary. And, you know, one of our winners who's here with us today, she really made her bath feel that way. And I think that it's an exciting project for us to have.
I bet you never thought you would talk bathroom design so well, right?
Well, I got a lot of ideas, believe me.
All right, well, speaking of that winner, Lisa Inns with Gray Coast Designs is joining us. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
So congratulations on your win. Let's say that first and foremost. And what did it mean to you to get that call?
Oh, I was floored. It was so exciting for me. It's a great honor.
Now, the design that you submitted is in your own home.
Yes.
So are you more critiqueful when you're doing something for someone else as opposed to doing it for yourself?
It's the same process. You know, there was budget concerns and personal likes from the client. So my husband and I weighed in both equally.
So tell us about the design. We have photographs of it right now that we're taking a look at, and it's absolutely gorgeous. I love the freestanding tub. That's one of my favorite features. But where did the inspiration and design come from?
So I grew up in New England on Cape Cod, and that's where some of the white on white, simple historical palette comes from. The wood floor comes in from that New England old homes. You would have that freestanding tub sitting right on the wood floor.
Now, if someone watching is interested in remodeling their bathroom as a designer, what advice would you give them? Where should they start?
I personally started that bathroom. That tub was the focal point. So I guess figuring out what is going to be your focal point, and then a laundry list of what the key ingredients that you want to include in that space where you want to spend your money.
Well, I can certainly understand why you started there. It's absolutely gorgeous, and congratulations once again.
Thank you so much.
Well, you're so very welcome. We're going to stay out here for a little while longer, learn more about the home that we're in right now, and more about San Diego Home and Garden Lifestyles magazine. Sending it back to you now in the studio.
Time now to go to one of the most beautiful homes in San Diego.
This is the March issue of San Diego Home Garden Lifestyles magazine. Brandy Williams went to La Jolla to take a closer look.
Yes, good morning, David and Alexis. We're talking about this amazing home that graces the cover of the March issue of San Diego Home Garden Lifestyles. We are in the home right now talking to the builder and his lovely daughter Molly, who does marketing and PR for the company, a successful company, as we're seeing 2 beautiful awards sitting in front of us right now. Let's start with you, Molly, and let's talk about these 2 awards.
Okay, the first one is from the Building Industry Association of San Diego. It was Best Custom Builder of the Year. And then the other one is the National Association of Home Builders Best Custom Builder of the Year award as well. So we're the best builder in the nation.
So very proud of Dad, it's safe to say.
Very proud of him.
How is he as a boss?
He's actually very good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. How's that make you feel, Dad?
Says on camera. We'll see. Get her off the camera and see what she says.
I think I caught a wink after that one, but that's okay. Well, this house is absolutely amazing, Terry. What an incredible job you did. Take us through this home and tell us what it all consists of.
3 stories home if you count the roof deck up above, 2 stories of living. Downstairs is more of the commons area, actually feels very, very private. There is a guest bedroom on the lower floor, a 3-bedroom home, but that opens up to a private front garden, which is protected by high wall. The entire downstairs opens up doors that fold back into the walls and slide back into the walls. Water features outside, but that brings that back into the house. A lot of calmness and a lot of feeling of privacy. As you come upstairs, and there's kind of an interesting detail of the treads and risers, the block effect of the stairs actually float architecturally on the wall, and then there's a stone wall behind that allows the stairs to feel free, and then the use of glass railing to keep the architecture open. As you come upstairs, you get into more private spaces. We're sitting now in the upstairs sitting room, which is really meant small space, library shelving. Next to us is the master bedroom, goes back into the closet, master bath. That's kind of that wing of the house. And the 3rd bedroom is on this floor as well, more towards the front of the house. Upstairs, there's a roof deck, as I mentioned. The beauty of the roof deck and really the architect and client thinking about how it was going to be lived and used. A tremendous amount of storage, barbecue, seating in a moderately small area. And one of the best features, a dumbwaiter that they can get stuff from the kitchen up to the roof deck. Because if you can't use a roof deck and really live comfortably on it, you're just not going to use it. And unfortunately, I see a lot of roof decks built and no one really spends any time. And their views from the roof deck are fabulous. La Jolla up to Carlsbad. So well worth using. Good they came up with a way to do it. Because you've noticed there's decks on every floor. The inside-outside space with the hidden doors really opens the house up to the outside. So if you didn't have a good reason to get up there, you probably wouldn't go up to the roof deck. It's nice enough here. But is there any more that I can kind of fill you in on?
I think you did a wonderful job. I mean, it's like you know it, like the back of your hand.
Almost. But, to be straight ahead, the construction crew, the superintendent, Bill Foto, really was the prime connection with the client. And it's too bad Bill couldn't be here today. He loves this house, and cloud 9 when he walks through it. He still just loves all the detailing, and we can look at all the things you're seeing as finished and remember what it was like getting each one of those pieces in place.
Oh, I bet.
So, and there's some great detailing, great lead finish carpenters, great interior designer, and good architect.
Now, Molly, every home needs a woman's touch. So, do you have any input in design?
Oh, God, no. No. I get to walk around the job sites when they're under construction, and that's really fun. That's what I like to do.
Well, the design in this home, I mean, both the interior design and all the woodwork that we're seeing is absolutely incredible. So what direction did the clients give you to create something like this?
I think the direction really came from the entire design team, which is architect, interior designer, and owner. I think the architect, Laura Ducharme, and the clients had a vision of the house. They were able to get that vision across to us very early on in the process. So when you see the old beams floating through the house, we understood what they were there for and how they were supposed to relate to each other. That enabled the finished carpenters to really put it together correctly. And I think it's the old beamwork that really stands out in this house, juxtaposed to the very crisp mahogany windows that are obviously brand new. And just very, very clean. The walls kind of go away. Crisp, square corner, very, very flat finish. So the pieces of the architecture can stand out.
And just as a business, what does it mean to you to be featured in the March issue of San Diego Home Garden Lifestyles magazine?
Very exciting, especially since we got the cover also.
Oh, yes. Well, congratulations to the both of you. Wonderful and amazing work, and well-deserved.
Oh,
Thank you.
You're so very welcome. If you guys don't mind, I'm going to hang out here for a little while longer, and I'll just send it back to you in the studio.
All right, it is 9:24, and we want to take you back out to one of the most beautiful homes featured in the March issue of the San Diego Home Garden Lifestyle magazine. Brandy Williams was in La Jolla to take a look.
Yes, good morning, guys, and what a good morning it is. Take a look behind me. This is so gorgeous. We're up here in La Jolla. I've been here all morning long, and we're at the home that's featured on the cover of the March issue of San Diego Home Garden Lifestyles magazine. Joining me right now is the publisher, Mark McKinnon. I can understand why you picked this home.
You know, it's a tough job as somebody who's got to do it, right? You get to meet a lot of nice people. You get to see some of the best places in San Diego.
Now, this is one of the best magazines out there. I mean, you feature so many wonderful things, but there's some changes coming to the magazine. Tell us about those.
Yeah, you know, after 34 years of being San Diego's design magazine, we make some changes. We're going a little bit wider, so we're going to be 9 inches across, and we're investing in a wider paper and brighter paper, so the images will even pop off the pages even better.
Oh, wow. Still featuring the same things, homes and restaurants with some recipes in there?
Yeah, we will. We got everything that's in there, plus a couple of other good new articles coming out. We're going to be focusing a little bit more on the local arts, as far as galleries and things like that, what's going on there, some new installations. And then we're also going to be, which the food lovers will love, and we're going to be pairing up with our recipes some wine and some craft beers. And then we're also going to be talking about products that are being used in commercial areas, and we're going to bring them into the pages of our magazine to talk about how that's going to be incorporated into your own personal life.
Wow, that sounds incredible. And tell us a little bit more about what we can find inside the March issue.
Yeah, well, in the March issue, you got 2 great houses. One in Point Loma. You got one here. It's in La Jolla. Got great ideas. You got 4 bath of the year winners, and you got some great recipes. We got a great before and after shot of another bath. And then, you know, if you love to eat, you love to cook, you love to entertain, and you love to design, you know, this is a great magazine, and that comes in every issue 12 times a year.
Well, as we wrap things up here this morning, let's say goodbye to your friends.
Oh.
Come on over, guys.
Our new friends and some old ones. Yeah. Well, go ahead.
Well, we've got the contest winner here. Tell us real quick about the bath contest.
Yep, bath contest is our 14th annual of the year contest. Lisa Enns is one of our winners, and then we have Wardell Builders here who built this beautiful property and have been friends of the magazine for a really long time.
Well, congratulations are in order for all of you, and thank you so much for spending your morning with me, with all of you, and I'll just send it back to you now in the studio.